Okay, here I am. I wanted to try to show some of the new meta bits that have been added. Well, maybe not so much added, but tweaked and stuff. So this is a Warmage build, obviously, and the trick here is that there's been a few changes in the meta. Um, all classes have access to mutants. So this one here now, its recipe is just the Arena Amethyst Soul Gem. So if you've got difficulty with this fight in particular, any class can make a mutation of some kind, and try to bring it in here to help secondary for you a little bit. If you're a War Mage, it doesn't matter too much because we've also brought down the recipe cost of Warmage After Image to be much better. And see, now we've got a much more acceptable cost, so it's much easier for us to farm up a stack of 10 of these now. What else do we have? We've also got the Beta Nerve Toxin Javelin. So what the Nerve Toxin Javelin does, we will see more so the effect of that once we get to the tier 1 gate. You can have it before then, and it's a useful weapon just because it really does slow the enemy down a lot. Also, we've got the Warmage shields now. Here. So once you've got beta weapons and you have Path of Warmage level 200 and 150 points, you can get access to make these shields, and as you can see, they're made at the Kingdom Factory. So you can make yourself up these shields, and they all apply the burning effect and things like that. Now they should also cripple and sunder, I think, apply normally anyway. So I think it's only bleeds that the undead are normally immune to, but the shield effect will go past the undead immunity. So this is sort of the power selection that we would have at this point in time to fight this particular enemy. So let's go ahead and give ourselves a Saint Key. And I've also not put any kits on this gear. As you can see, it's all raw. So we've got 1800 armor, 700 HP, 189 stamina. We've got the Blackrock sword, which does 8128, and we've got the shields here. They're all in the equal range to one another, but just different effects. And this thing here is for the cripple effect. So let's start off with this one here is Sunder. And Sunder might help our attacks. So if we bought out, that is a tier 1, right? Yes, this is a tier 1. Oh, so this is actually the cripple one by the looks of it. I'm pretty sure this is meant to be Sunder. Hang on a second, let me swap to this. this one here doesn't seem to get anything through on him. Oh, maybe we should do a little bit of healing. So we're getting some decent damage through with the shield effect. It looks to me like the Sunder and the Cripple have been mixed up somehow. So we could also potentially at this point be using a meteor burn weapon. A meteor burn weapon would be also applying a burn. So as we get ourselves up to 10 stacks, you can see that we do get a little bit of a... Oh, he got 2 stacks on me. I don't know where my bedroll is here, so I'll have to... So it might take you a few times to get it correctly. It looks like the Sunder and the Cripple ones, but sort of back the front or something. I'm not sure. Because I believe this one's meant to be, it's meant to be Sunder. See, hopefully this enemy isn't attack locked. I think the problem is that you can start to feel a little bit too safe, and then like whenever I'm a little bit too safe, that's when I make mistakes. What are you doing? I think he's attack locked. Yeah. So we'll try again. Ooh. Made that mistake twice now. So I'll have to take it more seriously. Stop stuffing around. I'm trying to look at the numbers, but the numbers are going to work out by the looks of it. and the attack lock thing at the moment. I wish the Funcom would fix that. I assume it's a Funcom issue anyway, because I have no idea what causes it, and it just started happening in one of their updates, so... But basically now, if you want to try to see anything through at its proper difficulty, you've got to kill it on the first go. Which is also why I've tried to think of ways to just despawn this enemy. So just about all of his attacks can be shielded. He does like to repeat this attack, and it only takes so much stamina off us. So we might just be able to get a cheap stack of 10. Surely he's not attack locked. Yeah, good. I was gonna say I haven't died or anything like that. He can't be attack locked. Apparently I'm just getting lucky with the... Oh, I didn't actually need to dodge that then. It would have been far better off for me to have not dodged it. He's relentless with this thing. Oh, he's gonna do it again. So if you're concentrating, this is an easy enough fight. If you're concentrating being the key marker there, as I've literally just died twice in trying to show that, but but there you go. It's pretty much just as easy as blocking a lot of his attacks. If we can get that Sunder Shield working correctly, then that could be a big help as well. But there's other ways that we can try to sunder him. So let's say instead we went for this. And we go, what about my after image? And then we go to 7. So this effect here is a Sunder effect. It's only a little bit each time, but so you kind of actually... We do sort of need that... You gonna take aggro on that? No? He's angry that I've got a buff on him. Oh, what happened? Sometimes it doesn't show the attack. It's a little bit cheeky. Like, I don't think it's showing his attack there. Now this is it's a Sunder effect that lasts for a while, 2 minutes. Oh. And it should be refreshing each time that we apply it. Oh, so there we go, 15 stacks. Oh, he only got me with a slice just then. Wait, wrong one. So technically, should be able to get better damage through on him now with a weapon. Or with a cripple or anything like that. Technically that should top it up again, so then like you can go back to melee. I do think that most of the damage at the moment is coming from these buffs, but I hate that second attack. Well, maybe if you had your weapon get better and like using some of your inspirations and stuff like that, you might do better here. He does heal, so I nearly fell off my chair then. Ow. It looks like this is doing a cripple. Ow, I think you got me twice. Yeah, bye. So there's a few different tactics that you can use with him. Bleeding him out with the shield effect looks like one of the more effective at the moment. However, I don't have a weapon that's like, my weapon is modest damage at the moment for an enemy that has 50,000 hit points and 10,000 plus armor, sort of thing. My weapon is very modest. Let's say if you were going in and you had a better weapon than that, one that you've worked on, you have kits on it and you've got parts so it does more damage than that, you might be able to see a better return than I just did out of using the Sunder tactic also. But just the bleed tactic works fine. And that would give you Burning Essence. So with Burning Essence, you can make the inspiration, the burn blocking inspiration. Like he'll be attack locked now. He's still sundered. So we do have a good time frame for Lance Barrage. It's like 2 minutes. Might as well top it up just to keep him sundered. And you know what? Let's try this thing. Looks like we got pretty lucky, and I believe he is attack locked, but he's attack locked in this one that lets us block a lot, and we can try to stack up maybe a few different effects. Yeah, see, I'm not totally sure. Maybe he's immune to that Sunder? Either which way, this is meant to be the cripple one. So, no excuses. Lance Crush does a little bit of damage. Like if you had a Lance Crush at this point in time, you could probably use a Lance Crush as well. And you see, we only need to stab him every now and then with the toxin. There we go. So then we would get oh. So we couldn't actually have this, but it's not to show you the tool, it's just to show that when we get him, then we get the burning essence. So then we have a burning essence. Now, if we then went to a base somewhere, wherever our base would be, we're going to use this little temple down here temporarily. And then you would have a alchemy bench. Oh, oops. Alchemy and sorcery, I think, could mix into the same sort of tab. Maybe it's just me. I think it works on the improved one as well. We're about to find out. Okay, so now we have Engineer 1 at the improved or alchemy bench. I think they do it at an alchemy bench as well, honestly. But then we've got the Inspiration of Burn block here. Alchemist bench, not the engineering bench. So this one here, this is a different recipe to the engineering bench. The engineering bench is cheaper, so this one here is a little bit more expensive, and the idea behind that is this is a, without the help of the engineering bench, the recipe is harder to do, is the concept. Yeah, so we would need 3 of these, admittedly. And inspiring spells and stuff like that, that's all. I think everybody knows how to do that. You need a Shadow Hand, a bench will do. Oh, look, the Shadow Hand bench has also got the alchemy benches crafting group on it, so apparently they can also do it there, which would be easier. Somewhere here is inspiring spell. Inspiring spell. Okay, I'll have to remember to update this icon. But then we only need these bits, and this is all accessible to the player. You can buy these, or they naturally in Omega they emerge to the seller boss Thag. You can get them off his loot table, and they're also merged to the Degenerates loot table, so you can get them off those two different loot tables, or you can purchase them at a specialist shop. So then you would have made your inspiration. This one here. Oh, it's going to get used while it's in my inventory. Yeah, so we'd want to be really quick with it once we've made it. But just to note as well too, anything that's got a timer on it, normally a fridge will get rid of it. Oh, what's it called? Ice. Oh, whoops. Box. Oh, preserve, that's right. And then we'd want to have and that'll freeze the timer on it. I know it's a funny thing, but it's just a subsystem of the game and how fridges work. Fridges pretty much just turn off the perish timer, mostly because the perish timer is meant to be used for foods and stuff like that. For weapons and everything, it doesn't really matter because they don't seem to tick unless they're equipped. But if you've made one of these and you wanted to store it, like you didn't want to go and do the fight straight away, you can throw it into a preservation box. But if we've done that, and then we had some Omega Gate keys, like these ones right here. I don't think I still got that gate set up in here. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Nope, it's not there. So let's go instead to our Omega Gate, which in our gate's hidden in the underworld. We probably could have repaired this shield by now as well too. They should repair, just like anything else. They should be able to have a yeah. So these do repair with a kit. Some items in Omega are set to not repair with kits. They're not meant to take. You can't drop things on them. But also, if you've got the recipe, you can repair this at the bench, obviously. But if you don't have the recipe, then you can't repair at the bench. That's as far as I know. If you're in creative, obviously that would be different, because when you're in creative, you've got every recipe. So what did we want to do here? We wanted to show a few things here, didn't we? That's right. So this one, no, this one. Then we want to go to this one. Then we want to go here. And do that. Hey, the cats didn't come. Oh. I know what I done. Okay. This time, now we want to go there, and then we want to go here. Drop one of those to get the cuts, and then we'll get this guy over here. Hit him with that, so then we can get this out and this out. Get on these cats. Oh, don't get too close to the nerve cluster. You know what, we might even just go to this and we'll hit him with another one of them. Doesn't matter because this cat can try to come one-on-one with us now. We don't need the mirror image anymore. Okay, so then we'd have our two samples. And technically we don't need the burn blocker, because we would now have our two samples. Trying to beat him right now without Omega Gear would be a lot harder. Would be a lot more troublesome than I would say is worth it at this point in time. So I'd just be grabbing your cats, because after 2 minutes he's going to become unstuck, and then he's going to come after us, and he's not happy. But in case we don't want to fight him sort of thing, then we can just spear him. So now we've topped that back up again. We'd grab our pickaxe, which wouldn't be this one. We'd hit him, well, whoopsie doops. Hey, what the? How come I didn't get did I not get a sample out of that? You're kidding. What are the odds? Pretty sure the cats always give a sample, don't they? That one did. Okay, so it's a percent. There's a percent chance by the looks of it. So that's going to be luck of the draw. Sometimes you'll get some, sometimes you don't. I feel like you get them more often than you don't. That was the one I got some. I got one off, so it doesn't count. But we got one. And if needed, we could go get another key or something like that. Or if we wanted to get really fancy, we can try to go one-on-one with the nerve cluster. and be a happy chappy. So this guy's always a bit of a tricky fight without the Omega gear. See, I'd strongly advise going and getting your like Omega gear before taking this fight on. But technically you can get through it. He's not going to heal, as you can see, so you know, we've got a chance. You know what they say, anyone with two fists and a will has a chance. And we just better back up our burn blocker. Only by sheer luck of my positioning just then that he didn't do more damage. Hey, you got me. Sneaky, sneaky. He's a sneaky boy. Not this time. Too slow. Ah. Damn you, sneaky boy. Thought I got away then. Ah. Oh, he's going for it. Look at the combo. I just cannot dodge that. What's going on? Uh-oh. Oh, I think I know what's going on. I didn't have burn blocker on. No! No! Run away! Run away! Yay, I dodged it. You sort of got to be like a second ahead of it. I've got to sort of have my finger right on the button, waiting for him to do it. There we go. Yeah. Ah, yeah, I knew I was off by that second because I didn't have my finger like on the button. Ah, not now, but you gotta hit me more when I'm ready for it. And it looks like my burn block is gonna wear out. Ow. No. Stop it. No means no. So we might as well try to use the burn blocker again before it goes out. If I wanted to nerve cluster, I'd go back to my base now, I'd make sainted weapons, and I would come back here and I would rule you. Oh, what happened then? Someone didn't show their animation. Always difficult to fight the enemy when they don't show you what they're doing. I wonder if it shows on the stream. I hope it does. If not, and it just shows him attacking and me not dodging, then that would also be my luck.